Well, now to the Parkland shooting, and we have failed you. Those words from an activist in Tallahassee today, speaking to the hundreds of students from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School who came to the state capitol to have their voices heard on gun control. The students shouting shame at their state lawmakers and chanting on the steps of the Capitol, all in the wake of a shooting that took the lives of 17 of their classmates and teachers. They're not alone. Their movement has spurred students across the country to walk out of their classes today, many holding signs that read "Never Again," some traveling to their local governments to call for tougher gun control laws. In Coral Springs, Florida, the protest took the shape of a giant heart, a message of love and support to all the victims of the killings. The walkouts included students in our area as well. And New Jersey reporter Tony Yates live in Middletown with that part of our story. Tony.
And David, you know, for the most part, the walkouts went off without a hitch. The students did their walkout and then they returned quietly to class. But up in East Brunswick, the administration there decided there would be no walkout. Some students walked out anyway, they said, because the message is too important. Newscapture 7 captured some of the hundreds of students at Middletown High School South returning to class after their 17-minute walkout. They read the names of the 17 victims of the Florida shooting who lost their lives.
My teacher came out and all of the other teachers were trying to come out.
I just think it's so awesome that we're coming together as a society and a group.
And this is Newscapture 7 over Southern Regional High School in Manahawkin.
8-year-old daughter of her sweet cousin Kara was killed in the shooting.
New Jersey students linking to the chains of voices across the country against violence and the mass shootings that have claimed so many young lives. Up in East Brunswick, the mayor spoke.
We need to listen to our kids, have open dialogue.
The kids at East Brunswick High School had planned a mass walkout, but
the school told them if they leave, they will get suspended, and they were not allowed to walk out.
The superintendent says the district prefers organizing a protest to coordinate with a national effort to happen in March.
If students are outside the building, we run the risk, if students are in an unorganized fashion, of somebody getting hurt or injured.
But some East Brunswick students stood by the decision to protest anyway.
They said they want us to stay in school, and they was blocking the doors and stuff.
Why was it important for you to do this anyway?
So we could have safety for our schools.
How did you feel about it leaving?
The way I felt confident.
Hundreds of thousands of students across the country not letting school safety concerns fall to just yesterday's news.
There's been a lot of anxiety, and I feel like they're not looking the other way.
It's about guns, and it's just scary, but we all came together.
That national walkout is supposed to take place on March 14th, and East Brunswick superintendent says yes, the students at East Brunswick High School will be able to participate then.